Okay, what's going on, y'all? So I wanted to do a video basically talking about the Paradox stuff that's been leaking out for their newest game, which they're announcing on Sunday. I think I don't know what time zone, but it's coming out Sunday. The announcement at least, and I want to review the teasers they gave out on their forums. There's I think like 7 at this point, so let's review them and you guys go based upon your own opinion. I have a good idea what the game is going to be, but I just want to go over it, right? So, starting with the first one, the first teaser was released on the 11th of May, right? And if you look on here, and I'll flip between the camera and the image here, first teaser says, "Is it popular demand?" I'm trying to look back on all the Paradox games, and the only game that pops up with popular demand is, well, there's a couple of them, right? I think that's in EU and Victoria. I don't think that's in Hearts of Iron or Crusader Kings, or like Stellaris. So this is not going to be Stellaris 2. So that's just my opinion. I don't think this is going to be Stellaris 2 at all. The discussion with my friend who's a Stellaris fanatic, and a lot of the teasers didn't work out their way. Anyway, so Johan Anderson, the second teaser was released on May 12th. It says Johan Anderson is the game director and designer of this game. Johan Anderson, who basically made Paradox, in essence. He's the Steve Jobs of Paradox. So the third teaser is there will be minorities. Now, for me, that pops up automatically. There was none in Heart of Iron. Obviously, there's none in Stellaris from my conversations with my buddy. Crusader Kings, I don't think there are minorities in Crusader Kings. EU4, I don't think there are either. Victoria, there are minorities. So if I'm missing a game there, whatever. But yeah, this is pretty big. That was a big kind of like, not slip, but that's a big thing to give away hint-wise. The fourth teaser, which was released on 14th of May, it says spelling the name of the game is rather easy. Huh? Spelling the name of the game is rather easy. I guess Victoria is easy to spell. Hearts of Iron is, I guess, easy too. Stellaris is definitely not easy, right? Crusader Kings, no. Like off the hand, right? Like, yeah, we're getting there. Fifth teaser, 15th of May. The amount of each good produced is important. Now, that's huge because the amount of each goods produced is important, which basically means that knocks out EU4 because you have resources you're building up, but doesn't talk about how much amount of like wood or whatever you're making. Hearts of Iron, definitely not. Stellaris, obviously not. We can go down the list, but the only thing that means is Victoria. So, yeah. Now, there's another game that you guys probably don't know about. It's called East vs. West. This was a game in development by Paradox for a while. It was canceled like months before it was going to be released. And it has a lot of similarities to Victoria. A lot of similarities. From two things that Victoria is separates itself from every other game is, one is Victoria has like each province makes like whether tobacco or coal or wheat, and a certain amount that it's being produced in each province. The only other game that kind of does the same thing is East vs. West, which was never released. And East vs. West is the easy way to spell, right? Because if you can't spell East or West, there's a problem. Teaser 6, which was released yesterday, says religion is present, but not the most important aspect. Again, Crusader Kings has religion, EU4 has religion. They were very important in those games. So, obviously, that's not going to work here. it was important. It wasn't. It was involved in Victoria, but it wasn't important. Like there was religion there, but it wasn't like important. Like if you go into the statistics, it says this is Christian, this is Muslim, I believe, and it goes down the list in religion, but it wasn't important to the game. It just gave you that. So that's another thing. East versus West also, I believe, had that. I think. And the last teaser, which was released today, there is no Norway on the map. So that kicks out a lot of, well, actually includes a lot of games, but East versus West, obviously, it can't be that because Norway actually exists in East versus West. And if you're not familiar with East versus West, it's a Cold War game. So anything between 1946 and today, right? Norway exists, so yeah, that knocks that out. Victoria, I was going through some of the screenshots of the map for Victoria. There is no Norway in Victoria in 1836, and some of the other maps that I looked at, it just says Sweden. So yeah. Now the only problem with this thing here is this guy right here, OMFG Blondie. That's his Twitter handle. Writes junior marketing producer. Well, he's a junior marketing producer. Came out on Twitter and he wrote, "We're not announcing Victoria 3 at Paradox Con. Seriously, we're not." Paradox fan, he says, "What if Victoria 3 under another name?" And he does a Picard kind of thing like that on his Twitter post, a GIF thing there. So, but the problem is, a lot of people have been thinking that he said that to kind of throw people off the beaten path, and then they are going to do it. So I don't know what you guys think. I think it's going to be Victoria 3. I do think, based upon all this stuff. Or a different game altogether. But me personally, I think it's Victoria 3. All right, later guys.